Good morning, Web Spiders. Today is Thursday, it's September 14th, and I'm coming to you live from Mrs. Schott's first grade classroom, where I have to say I'm pretty impressed. Super Kids is an awesome reading program, but I guess I didn't realize that first graders were learning about quotation marks in first grade. You know, the talking marks. So what comes out of a character's mouth is in quotes because it's exactly what they said. And on their morning work today, they are copying a quotation. My bench fell, said Doc. I must patch it up. Quotation marks. In first grade, we are stretching their brains, and I just love, love, love it. Can a first grader do quotation marks? They can. So that means my third and fourth graders should be using quotation marks correctly when they are writing things or writing stories or something that someone actually said. So I love that. I love that. You know, yesterday I forgot to check our birthday list, and we actually had a birthday in the web, and I got to say to Lily Ham, happy birthday. She's in Mrs. David's homeroom, and I know she celebrated with her class, but I wanted to officially give a birthday shout out to Miss Lily on the announcements. We don't have any other birthdays in the web today, but I do know that Mrs. Taylor, Mrs. Judy Taylor, Oliver, who's in our cafeteria in charge of our salad bar, had a birthday on Tuesday. So happy birthday shout out to Mrs. Judy Taylor Oliver as well. So I am in first grade. I don't have really any other special announcements today other than I really need to remind you guys to slow it down. Slow it down. When you're coming off the bus, our sidewalks are a little wet this morning, so you really need to use walking feet. Even if you're a car rider, use walking feet on those sidewalks. And if you could please, please, please really listen to the bells. In the morning, I love that you're saying good morning to your former teachers. Some of you are helping younger brothers and sisters find their classrooms, but your job really is to take care of yourself in the morning. So limit your visits to 3 highs or 3 hugs. I think that's fair. 3 highs, 3 hugs, and get to class, and then get your morning work done and get ready for your day. Get prepared for your day. Sound good? All right, we're talking about optimism. I'm going to let you see that Mrs. Schott's class is quietly working this morning. You can see them at their seats. If you guys will turn around and look this direction for just a second, let's talk about optimism for just a minute. Do you remember what it is to be optimistic or have optimism? Tell me. That's a really good thing to do. So if I'm thinking about optimism, it's because you have a good attitude. And when you have a good attitude, that helps you say nice things to other people and be nice to them, doesn't it? Yes. Do you have an I can attitude? Do you remember this piece of paper that I showed you guys when I cut the T off of it? I can do it. And I was really thinking about I cans earlier today, because did you know that even Mrs. Moran comes across things during the day that are kind of difficult for me to figure out? Do you know adults have a hard time sometimes too? And so sometimes I see this clipboard sitting on my desk and I see this I can, and I go, I can do this. I'm just going to have to do it differently. I'm going to have to try again. I can. And then another thing I was thinking about being optimistic, I can, is that when you're doing something really tough, sometimes if you just give yourself a brain break and remind yourself the things that you can do, I can write this down. I may not know how to spell it right now, but I can ask Mrs. Schatz to help me, or I can sound it out. There are a lot of things you can do to figure it out, even if you aren't able to do it the first time that you look at it. So have that optimistic attitude. Have that character trait of optimism, that you're going to think positively and you're going to work through it. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to take the camera around so everyone gets to see themselves on camera. You can see yourself on the screen there. So again, we're in Mrs. Schott's first grade class where they are definitely doing it right. There was just a little bit of a hum when I came in today, which meant they were just putting their things away and getting their whiteboards out and getting ready to practice their morning work. And it was all awesome. You look over there. Make sure you can see yourself. Awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. At this time, if you guys would stand and push your chair in, we're going to have a moment of silence. Make sure you close your eyes. Think about your day. Think about your I can attitude. And now if you'll join me in the pledge, you can either look at the flag I'm holding or look at the big flag in your room. Here we Go.
The flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Nice job, first grade. You can sit down. I want to remind you that bookstore is back open today during your recess time. So you will be able, if you brought money, to visit the bookstore. And there will be parents back in at lunchtime today. I don't remember what grade, third or fourth. I think it's their turn, maybe second. But anyway, we will have some parents in at lunch. So it'll be busy again. So let's go ahead and do our creed and have a thrilling Thursday. Are you ready for this? Stop just a second. Sorry, one more announcement. We have a PTO meeting tonight at 6:30. PTO is a way for your parents to get involved in our school. They can help us plan fun activities. They can help us raise money to buy things our school needs. And we have a meeting tonight at 6:30. Kids, you're welcome to come. Web Spiders are welcome to come. They get to play. If it's nice outside, they go outside. But if it's not, they play in the gym. And we've got lots of teenagers that come over from Grace United Methodist Church, their youth group, and they play with you for the whole hour that we're in a PTO meeting. So if parents want to come to the meeting tonight, there's free babysitting from some really cool teenagers. So tell your mom or tell your dad, hey, let's go to PTO at 6:30 tonight. Can you do that? Now, here we go. I am a member of the Webb family. I take pride in myself and my school. I promise to do these things every day. I will only say positive things about myself and others. I will respect and trust others. I will insist on giving my personal best. I will discuss and listen actively. I will expect and give truth and honesty. I am glad to do my part to make Webb School a place where everybody is somebody special. Boy, I have a challenge I need to put out there to probably second, third, and fourth grade. Just about every first grade student in the last 3 days, the classrooms I've been in, have known our creed. Even some of our new students to Webb. And third and fourth grade, I've heard from a couple teachers that they needed a new copy of the creed because either the kids weren't saying it or they didn't know it. So first grade, good job. Good job. Make it a great day in the Webb. Make sure you are
doing it right.
Have a good day, Spiders.